With Service Fusion, contractors can easily answer incoming calls, schedule and dispatch jobs to technicians, and manage their business from anywhere. Our integrated GPS fleet tracking allows you a live view of where your vehicles are, historically where they've been, and a record of your driver's behaviors. With our technician mobile application, field workers can easily receive work orders, create jobs and estimates, capture before and after pictures, and take payments without leaving the job site. Our advanced QuickBooks integration allows for seamless syncing of customers, invoices, payments, and items to eliminate duplicate entry and reduce paper. We help contractors deliver quick, fantastic results at simple pricing with no per user fees and no contracts. Now let's jump in and take a look at how it works. ServiceCall.ai is an integrated voice over IP system that allows Service Fusion users to track their customers from the start of their journey, the initial phone call. With ServiceCall.ai, contractors will have access to a live dashboard to track total calls, abandoned calls, lead generation, calls by referral source, and even conversion metrics. It's a live interactive dashboard that can be adjusted on the fly with different metrics and also with different timeframes. You have tons of customization options inside of ServiceCall.ai, including the ability to set specific call flows for individual numbers so they can route to individual users or maybe to different call queues. The ability to track referral sources for different numbers. So if you have a Craigslist campaign or maybe a Yelp campaign, you can associate a specific number with those campaigns. That way, when a customer or a lead calls in, you'll be able to track exactly where that's coming from. You even have the ability to send and receive text messages directly from ServiceCall.ai. That way, you can interact with your customers in the method in which they want to interact with you. The call flows are very customizable with the ability to add menus, for example, push 1 for sales, push 2 for support, the ability to dial an internal number or an external number so you can forward calls, a Ring a Tech feature, which allows customers to be forwarded directly to the technician assigned to their job, the ability to push calls to voicemail, and so on. Essentially, if you can plot it out, it can be done. Now let's take a look at how ServiceCall.ai integrates with Service Fusion. So if we were to receive a call from a customer when we're logged into our system, you'll get a pop-up notification in the bottom right corner of your screen, and we can go ahead and answer that call. Once you finish having your conversation with the customer, you can go ahead and add notes to the call. For example, let's say they have no cold air blowing. So customer has no cold air in back portion of house. You can select the call reason. So maybe a price inquiry or the requesting service, and select the call outcome. Did we schedule the job? Did we schedule the estimate? Well, we went ahead and scheduled the job. Now, we can see that we can select these options here, and it gives us the option to either create an estimate or create a job. We could also finish the call. Now, I can also minimize this, and I have a quick access to the customer history. So I can see every time we've gone out to service this customer, the total revenue for the last 12 months, lifetime revenue, total number of jobs we've done for the customer, and the current status of each job on the right side as well. If I click my phone icon, it'll pull my job back up, and I'll actually have the ability to go ahead and create the job right from here. So once I hit Create Job, this will pull up the customer's account inside of Service Fusion and give me the ability now to go ahead and create that work order. So now we've logged it in ServiceCall.ai. We received our call in ServiceCall.ai, so we have all of our reporting and our tracking there. And now we've transitioned over to Service Fusion with a click of a button, and we can now go ahead and finish the work order creation and start the scheduling process. Creating and scheduling a job in Service Fusion is a breeze. You can start right from your job section and click New Job. You can start from your dispatch screen, or as we saw previously, you can even start from a phone call with ServiceCall.ai. To access existing customers, you can simply search your existing database for customers by name, address, phone number, or email address. Once you select your customer, you'll be able to easily identify any parent accounts or service agreements that they have. You have as much room as you need to type a detailed description for this work order, or you can create jobs from templates. So if you have jobs that are similar in nature, you can easily have the work order pre-populate for you with a job description, an estimated duration, even a task list of items that need to be covered in this job, as well as a base charge. So if we're going to charge $99 to go out and service this customer, we can have it all set up so all we need to do is focus on scheduling. And of course, you can build jobs on a one-off basis as well. Now, we do give you the ability to customize work orders a bit. So through custom fields, you can add additional drop-down menus, text or numeric input fields. Anything you think your technicians may need out in the field, you have the ability to add here. And we also allow you to track equipment at the customer level, so you can track work order history by unit, as well as things like serial number, installation, and extended warranty dates. Now let's take a look at getting this job scheduled. Jobs can be scheduled individually by selecting a date and assigning a technician or a group of technicians. You also have the ability through jobs to set up recurring jobs. So if we have service agreements or jobs that repeat on a regular basis, I can easily go in and tell my system, hey, we need to repeat this job every 6 months, and it'll automatically create this job for us and put it on our calendar. Your other option is to schedule this job from your dispatch screen. So I could also go in, leave this job unscheduled, save my job, and once I do that, it will create the work order, go to my dispatch screen, and I'll find this job in my unscheduled jobs at the bottom. I'll be able to look at my availability with my technicians on the left side, my times across the top, simply grab this job and drag it and drop it to the technician at the proper time that I want them to work this job. Once we do this, this job has been assigned to the technician, and we'll be able to pull this up on the field worker application. From the field worker application, technicians will be able to create jobs and estimates out in the field, clock in and clock out, access their customer list, but most importantly, access their work orders. Once a technician selects a work order, they'll have access to update the status on the job to on the way, which would alert the customer that the technician is en route. They'll update their status to started, which will check them into a job, and once they complete it, they'll update their status to completed, which would clock them out. From the work order, the technician will have access to view customer information, like contact information, job details, job history, as well as service agreement information. They can get turn-by-turn driving directions to a job. They can attach as many pictures as they need to, and they can even grab pre- and post-work signatures from the customer on site. The custom fields you may have created are easily accessible for the technician to fill out in the field, as is the task list to make sure they're covering all components of the job. Adding products and services to the ticket is very easy to do out in the field. You can pre-set up product catalogs with different categories so technicians can easily find what they're looking for. You can create invoices in the field and allow technicians to take payments, email copies of invoices for payment, or email copies of payments for receipts. Service Fusion allows for each user to have specific permissions set for them, so you have a lot of control over which technicians can access which components of the system. If you have technicians that don't need to receive payments, don't need to adjust pricing, or don't need to see pricing, you have the flexibility and the freedom to make that happen. One of the many things that helps Service Fusion stand out from the competition is our integrated GPS fleet tracking offering. With Service Fusion, you can purchase hardware that you'll install in your company-owned vehicles that allows you to track the vehicles live in real time with 90-second update intervals. It allows you to see driver behavior history, things like harsh braking alerts, unauthorized use maybe after hours, excessive speeding and excessive idling. And you also have a complete breadcrumb trail of where your vehicles have been. The benefits to fleet tracking are numerous. Immediately, you'll see an improvement in driving behavior just due to the fact that you're monitoring your employees, a reduction in fuel cost, which is also associated with the prevention of unauthorized use. So as we saw, Service Fusion is a complete all-in-one system that's going to allow service contractors to run their business day to day. One of the best things about Service Fusion is our approach to pricing. We believe in the fact that we need to earn your business every 30 days, and because of that, we've priced our system at a simple, flat rate, one price for your entire company. Whether you have one technician, 25 technicians, we charge you the same price. We have 3 plans based on a few different sets of features: the Starter, Starter Plus, and Pro package, ranging from $99 to $349. The majority of our customers are on our Starter Plus plan at $199. It includes all the features that we looked at in our demo today. The big option or question you need to ask yourself in terms of pricing is, would you like options for your customers to request jobs or estimates online? Would you like us to develop an application that's branded for your company that you can market to your customers? If the answer to those questions is yes, then you would be a Pro Plan customer. Now, we talked about a couple things: ServiceCall.ai, or integrated phone system. Pricing starts at $25 per user there. And our GPS fleet tracking is an additional service that costs $49 for each device. It's a one-time purchase, and then $20 a month on the service side. Get with your sales consultant and talk details. We'll definitely get you a price quote, but again, very simple, no contract, no setup fee pricing. That includes unlimited support and a dedicated customer success manager to help you get up and running. Thanks.